no time like the monsoon to venture out on a road trip, especially if you're based in Mumbai, because the rain turns much of interior Maharashtra lush and green, and so the drives are more scenic than ever. Today, I'm headed to the Satara district in southern Maharashtra, which I believe is breathtakingly green at this time of year. And to take me there, I have the stunning Fiat Avventura, a car that's equal parts ruggedness and sophistication. And I can't help but admire the exterior. It's ultra cool and sporty looking, and I have a feeling it's going to be the best travel companion I could ask for. Let's roll! Fiat launched the Avventura last year to provide its customers with a car that unites the comfort of a sedan-like drive with the practicality of features normally associated with an SUV, like high ground clearance. But I have to say, I'm already really liking what I've seen of this car. The interiors definitely reflect an attention to detail. I like the orange ambient lighting. It gives the car a nice young, fun feel, which obviously complements the orange of the exterior of this car as well. The seats are really comfortable. It's a nice, spacious car. All in all, so far, I'm already falling in love. Now it's time to see how it drives.
The Kaas Plateau in the small town of Kaas, which is my first stop as I explore the Satara region, is about a 6-hour drive from Mumbai and about 2.5 hours from Pune. Yet it's still something of a secret. Other than those local to the region, not that many people seem to know about it, even though it's recently been named a UNESCO Biodiversity Heritage Site.
The variant I'm driving today is the 1.3-litre diesel, and it churns out 93 brake horsepower with a fuel efficiency of 20.5 kilometers for every litre. Now, that makes me really happy because often on these long trips, you can end up spending a fortune on fuel if your car is a guzzler. I'm also really impressed with the air conditioning and the sound. It's nice and cool in here, and my music sounds great.
We're getting close to Satara, soon to approach the Kaas Plateau. The drive has been a scenic one. You're surrounded by lush greenery along much of the way, and the Avventura is handling the rugged terrain beautifully.
I've arrived at the Kaas Plateau, and it is quite literally a sea of green. And as you can tell, because it's a biodiversity heritage site, the grasslands have been cordoned off so as to protect the plant species held within. Now, it happens to be that I've come here a little bit early. The flowers aren't yet in full bloom, but I can tell that this plateau truly turns into a magical natural canvas, replete with foliage and flora. I've seen a little few buds here and there. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing that huge flower field that I'd hoped to see. But the weather is so beautiful, the air is so fresh, it's gorgeous and green, so I really have little to complain about.
Apparently, the plateau gets its name from a tree also called Kaas, and locally the region is called Kaas Plateau.
The beautiful views of the valley and the town in the distance. Two of my favorite things about driving in hill stations in India are that you're greeted by these spectacular views on every corner, and you're also greeted by little shops where you can buy some locally made chikki, another of my great weaknesses. So I thought I'd take a little break here, enjoy the view and enjoy a little snack. Kaas Lake, which is in the southern part of the plateau, and as you can see, it's a popular spot for local people to come and enjoy the monsoon weather. Today is such a foggy day and the air is cool and refreshing. The lake just looks almost like it's disappearing into the horizon with the mist. You can't really tell the difference between the sky and the water. It's really surreal. I feel like I'm in some sort of enchanted fairy tale. I've just begun the climb up to Sajjangad Fort, and apparently this place is actually a pilgrimage site. It's dotted with these little shrines all along the way up, and it's a short little hike, so I'm looking forward to seeing what lies at the top.
Sajjangad Fort is a place closely associated with Ramdas Swami, the spiritual master and guru of King Shivaji, and therefore considered a holy site.
Sajjangad Fort is in fact a spiritual community. It's a small village up there, not just a fort. In fact, the only part that really resembles a fort architecturally is the entry and the viewing area. The rest of it is an ashram, there's a small temple, and there's a thriving spiritual community.
A 10-kilometer drive from Sajjangad Fort are the Toshar Waterfalls, apparently cascades that run for over 1,000 feet and supposedly a spectacular sight. It's set amidst lush green wilderness. Let's check it out.
Heading down the walkway to the Toshar Falls, I've learnt a new word. It's the Marathi word for waterfall, dhabdhaba. And I think that's such a perfect word because it captures the sound of the water falling just so accurately. I can already hear the dhabdhaba in the distance. Check out the magnificent Toshar Falls. These are some of the highest falls in the region, and the sight and sound of the water thundering down the valley amidst the greenery is truly exhilarating. I've had such a fun time discovering the Satara district. From the greenery of the Kaas Plateau to the quaint Sajjangad Fort to the absolutely beautiful Toshar Falls, this trip has been truly enjoyable, and all the more so because I've had the fantastic Fiat Avventura at my disposal, and it's a car that packs luxury, comfort and style all together without being a stranger to the outdoors. It's really been a wonderful travel companion, and I'm enjoying myself so much that I'm actually going to continue to explore this region. So do join me again next week as I share with you some more of the beauty that interior Maharashtra has to offer in the monsoon.